Hi everyone, it's Charles at Empress Mills, and with the coronation just around the corner, we thought that we would take just a little bit of a closer look at our coronation fabrics and notions and the full range really, just to give you a little bit more of a feel of the designs that are available. Firstly, I can't resist this range. This is close to my heart because it is printed here in the UK, and not just anywhere in the UK, but actually quite close to Empress HQ here in Lancashire. They are 100% cotton Union Jack prints, a variety of sort of different styles and designs and sizes. We'll take a closer look at them anyway. But as I say, printed here in the UK, which is always nice, particularly when we've got a Union Jack range. So this is Wave the Flag Small, if you're looking for it on the website. But just to give you a feel of the design itself, super all over print with some nice sort of smallish Union Jack fabric. So Union Jack design, so suitable for all sorts of different projects. The fabric itself is, I'm going to say 54 inches wide, which is terrible of me because it might be 60 inches, but all the details are on the website. And the flags themselves just there are, let me take a look, are approximately 2.5 inches in length, which is 6.5 centimetres roughly, just as a little bit of a guide. So that is the, let me just make sure I've got this on for you. So that's the length of one of those flags. As I say, 2.5 inches, 6.5 centimetres approximately on that one. And it's 100% cotton is the is the base cloth on that. So that is the first one. Nat will be telling me off after we've finished. He set all these, in fact, I think he set me traps throughout this display that he's put on. It's a wonderful, wonderful set out he's done, but a little bit tricky for me to navigate. This fabric is just classic Union Jacks, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. A nice standard print. Again, on that same beautiful 100% cotton base cloth. Suitable for all sorts of projects, and as a guide, the flag size on this is, whoops, I got it down there. The flag size on this is just more or less bang on 2 inches, which is 5 centimetres. Is the flag length on that one, and again the same width as the previous fabric, but a super all over print. And as I say, these fabrics, they're a good general purpose weight, ever so slightly heavier than a standard quilting fabric, but will be fine for quilts, but certainly perfect for cushions, bags, absolutely all sorts of projects. They'll really work a treat for just about anything you've got in mind. This is one of the larger ones, and it's actually the same as the first one that we looked at. This is Wave the Flag Large. We've been very creative in our flag naming, as you can tell. So we've got Wave the Flag Large. And this, let me give you an idea of the scale. This is, if I spin it round a little bit, then we can all see it. This is 4.5 inches the length of the flag, which is approximately 11 centimetres, give or take half a centimetre here or there, but I'm sure you won't hold me to it. Again, that same 100% cotton based fabric, and what a print that is. Personally, although we're calling it Wave the Flag Large, it's not a massive flag. I think that's a slightly better design because the flags themselves are just that little bit clearer rather than being small and sort of getting lost in the variety of stripes. I think that's a nice size option. So we've got that one, and printed in Lancashire. What a treat. Not that I'm particularly against Yorkshire, don't get me wrong. And then lastly, in this Lancashire printed range, we've got these hearts, which is just a splendid print. It really is. You've got three different size hearts, sorry. The larger size, medium and small. And with that white background, it's white, it's pure white background. Those fabrics, those hearts just pop with the Union Jack centre. I know I'll be getting told off Union Jack. Union Flag I know, but we'll stick with Union Jack. It's a real cracker is that one. And that Union Jack heart. Again, very creative with this fabric naming, as you can tell. I would like to say it wasn't me, but it was me that named these. So that is that one. Now, that is it for the Lancashire prints in the standard designs. But we do have, these two, which are bunting panel prints. And I've actually cut some of these prior to pressing record on the camera. And these are super panels. Let me just open this right up, then you get a feel for the panel size. You're getting an absolutely wonderful set of bunting flags there. And if I just pop that over the edge of the table, whoopsie daisies. There we go. And I'll pop my ruler on just to give you an idea of the size. So across the top of one of the bunting flags, it is 8.5 inches, which is 21 centimetres approximately across the width of that flag. But that is absolutely splendid, and you are getting such a quantity of actual bunting flags on that panel, and you do get the full panel for the price that's on the website. So you're getting a super amount of flags. I won't count them now, I won't bore you with my quick counting, but we will put the number of actual flags that you get on the panel on the website if it is not already. So there is that one, that panel, and last but not least, on these bunting panels, we have another one which has some different flag shapes as well, if you want to mix it up a little bit. Again, it's the same size panel. You're getting an absolutely splendid number of flags on each panel, but on this you are getting the nice triangle, standard triangle flag. You're getting a dovetail. Let me just spin this round, sorry. You get the dovetail shaped one, and also the standard rectangular one at the bottom just there. But you get such a quantity of all of them, it's brilliant on these. Again, printed in Lancashire on that standard 100% cotton fabric. It's just that little bit heavier than a quilting fabric, as I mentioned before, which makes it wonderful for a bunting panel. If you do want to add just a little bit of extra weight to the bunting, a lot of people do, then we recommend, there's a couple of violins that we recommend, and they're both on the coronation page alongside this. They're fusible and they just add that little bit of extra weight. I'll tell you what, I'll pop an extra video on with them fused on, then you can see the different weights. Just give me a couple of days and we'll get that sorted for you. Then it's online too. We've also got on the site, I'm not boring you with it now, showing you it is what it is, but we've got different widths of bunting tape which you can just pop on the top. Dead easy to add. It's 100% cotton tape, so it's sort of kind to the environment, and yeah, perfect for on the top of all your bunting projects. So that is the 100% Cotton's Lancashire prints. We still have some of the Lewis and Irene coronation designs, which are also in this lovely bundle. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6 fabrics in there, and that's made up of 3, I think, if I'm getting this right. It is. It's 3 of the Tea Time from the coronation set. And although Lewis and Irene don't print their fabrics in the UK, at least they are designed here down in Romsey in Kent. These were all designed. And Lewis and Irene have gone to town with this coronation range. There is all sorts of use of metallic on the range, from the crown to the cup to the teapot. They've really gone to town on that range. So that's the, what did they actually call this one? Am I calling it the right thing? Tea and Cake, that one's called, which is very apt for a British afternoon. That's available, that's in 3 shades in that bundle. And then we've also got this wonderful Union Jack heart, again in 3 shades. But this purple was mine and Nat's favourite when we were setting these out, so it's made its way to the top of the pile. And again, with this, Lewis and Irene have gone to town in the detail. You can hopefully we'll be able to get it so you can make out every one of those Union Jack hearts is silhouetted in just a touch of gold metallic, just to give it that absolute finishing touch. They've really gone to town, have Lewis and Irene, on this range. I think it was a little bit of a labour of love for Hannah, one of the ladies who does a lot of the designing at Lewis and Irene when creating the collection. So as I say, that's in the bundle, and in fact that is the bundle all spread out, just so you get a feel for the shades. Let me get that there. Hopefully you'll be able to see them all there. But the pictures on the website of this range are very good. That should give you quite a nice feel for the collection. So we've got that. Moving away from the Lewis and Irene's were 100% cotton, and so were the Lancashire prints. Moving away from pure cottons, we've got some fleeces. This is where Nats has very much laid a trap for me. There we go, see, I told you he was trying to trick me, I'm sure. But we've got these fleeces, and it's the anti-pill range, so lovely quality, 280 GSM, so a nice weight. Anti-pill and 60 inches wide, so 150 centimetres wide, a super width, with these sort of multi-size Union Jack prints on there. But again, it's a lovely quality fleece, and I don't know about you, we're filming this, I think it's the 12th of April here at Empress HQ, the 13th maybe. Just after Easter, it is pouring down outside, the UK weather doing what it does best and keeping us on our toes, and who knows what we will see at the coronation, so that might just be a treat. Whether you want to make something, an actual garment out of it, whether you want to go down sort of a coat or a jumper route, this is fine. Or alternatively, we've sold lots of it to sort of cafes and pubs and things who will be using it as leg warmers just on for outside seating. The beauty with the anti-pill range is that it is non-fray, so you can literally just cut it to the shape that you want, cut it to the size that you want if you're going to use it as a rug or a throw or a leg warmer, and no more sewing is needed if you don't want to go down that route. We've got that in both the royal classic sort of flag design and also in this super fun pink, which we've already got a piece ready for my Sophie, but that is a splendid one too. Hopefully we get a nice shot of that for you. But as I say, the real thing to sort of bear in mind with that is, even if you don't want to go down the route of masses of sewing, it's non-fray, so you can just use that as is. Now, I know that I did say I'd moved off the 100% cottons, but truth be told, I had forgotten these two, which I must just mention because they've been very popular since we first popped the coronation page on the website. And I took those back in there. Not quite as neat as they were originally, but not to worry. But yes, these top fabrics here, it's just a very quick mention. It's our own Stitch It 100% cotton quilting fabric. It's a lovely weight, quilting fabric weight, but perfect for so many other uses. Really does go across the board. We've picked out the red, white and blue, and we've got that available in a few different packs. But with that, it is a quilting quality. We picked it specifically because of that. Quilting's obviously massive here at Empress HQ. But it does work absolutely fantastic as a backing fabric. It works brilliantly for bags, right across the board as a craft fabric. I'm always a little bit loath to focus on something being a craft fabric because I know that does sort of devalue it in some people's minds. It is a quilting weight and it is a quilting quality at heart, but it will work for all sorts of projects, so don't rule it out. And that's been very nifty. He's used one of the other ribbons that we've got available on that. So yes, that is it really from a fabric point of view. There are some others on the website. I'm not going to go into every single one of them. They are the sort of main ones. Very briefly, we will just pick up on a few of the notions. We've got a Union Jack felt kit, which is great fun to do with kiddies, or to be honest, grown-ups as well, but dead easy to do, and it comes with everything that you need, so that's just worth bearing in mind. And as I said before about the fabrics, I'm not going to go into every notion. This isn't some sort of silly sales pitch, but I've just picked out another 3 items which were the real, that have caused some real questions actually since we added the page, to the coronation page, to the website. And firstly, I've got this box, which I didn't think would cause any questions, but the number of queries we've had on this set is unbelievable. I can only think it's because of the value, and I'm not just saying that because, oh, Charles, yes, they've got wonderful value, what a good thing to say. But it does come, it is, let me get the exact details, and then I don't get in bother for getting it wrong. It is the Ultimate Ribbon set, and you do get all 28 spools of ribbon. There are 10 metres on every spool of ribbon, so you're getting 280 metres for the price on the website. And you do get the full set, which seems to be the question we've all had emails and phone calls about. You do get all 28 spools for the price on the site. We're not just picking and choosing an assorted selection for you. You do get the full set. I can't stress it enough. So all 280 metres. And the ribbons themselves are splendid. You've got a crowns with a metallic on. Metallic crowns, and also a nice Union Jack print. That's not metallic, but it's got the nice gloss finish to it there. And I think they are 14mm wide, but let me just check. I tell a lie, they are 20mm wide, sorry, but 10 metres on each. And you get the full box, I promise, I promise. So yes, that's the Ultimate Ribbon set. We've got the motifs, which again have proved very, very popular, not just with my sofa, although the crown one has. And these are both iron-on and sew-on, so very, very easy to use and just up to you how you want to apply them. And they are washable, which is always one of the questions we get with the motifs. Once they are on the garment, you can wash all these. We have picked a nice quality motif on all of those. And lastly, I must just touch on these because I added them purely because I saw them, to be honest, in a catalogue from one of our suppliers. I thought, oh, they look nifty. When they arrived, got lots of shrieks from the office. Everyone was very, very pleased with these. And they are, it's a set of 4. You do get the 4 crown pin cushions, and the supplier's absolutely going to town on the detail. They've added a bead, they've added some different braids, they've got a different fabric, a jacquard woven fabric, and I know it sounds silly, they are just a little treat that will brighten up your sewing room. But you do get the 4 different designs. As I say, the only reason I'm mentioning it is because when they arrived, it was like, oh, what have you ordered here, Charles? To be honest, I just got a bit carried away ticking the boxes toward. Nat's laughing behind. I get carried away a lot when I'm ordering things. That's why he's laughing. But yeah, I just got a bit carried away. There was no real forethought, let's say. But they've gone down well, and they've been popular on the website. But so there's the red one that you get in each pack. This white, I will just show you them all because in fairness they are very, very detailed. This royal blue, and then the one I initially showed you, which is this sort of cream beige coloured one. There we go. Wonderful. There we go. There are other bits and bobs on the site, as I mentioned. I haven't delved into everything, but I've cherry picked sort of the more exciting elements from the range, and some of the ones that me and Nat particularly like, particularly Lewis and Irene, and obviously for me the Lancashire printed fabrics. But if you have any questions, whether it's on something that we've covered in the video, or of course anything that's on the coronation page, or indeed across the Empress website, don't hesitate to contact us. You probably know what I'm going to say. You can leave a message underneath this video and we will of course get back to you. You can message us through any of the social media channels, email us, or alternatively, don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We are real people and we will happily have a nice chat. I think I've covered everything that we've got planned. Thank you very much indeed for watching. However you intend to spend the coronation, royalist or not, I should add, I know I'll be getting in trouble off some people, but however you intend to spend that bank holiday weekend, we do at Empress all hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and see you again soon. Bye bye.